Good morning everybody, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all keeping safe and well. It's a horrible, wet day today. It's Wednesday the 21st of October and today's video is going to be slightly different to what I normally put up on my channel. So I was editing some footage last night from when I was drilling on Monday, but there was a few bits missing. I'm not quite sure what happened. So the plan for this video is I'm going to keep the camera with me all week, film a little bit every day, and sort of piece together, you know, my Monday to Friday for a slightly longer video. So what we'll do first in a second is we're going to flash back with the magic of video editing to Monday when I was drilling the last field of wheat with the John Deere and Claydon Drill. Then onto the Tuesday when I was harrowing it across with the old Ford TW20. And then we'll come back to today and carry on the video. So yeah, I hope that works. So yeah, if you enjoyed the video today, guys, please be sure to give it a nice big thumbs up. And if you haven't already, hit subscribe and tap the little bell as well to get notified when a new video goes up. So I made a mistake, and I'm going to admit my mistake on YouTube because we're all human, we all make mistakes. What I did was I was topping up here the other day. I was going around the field margins, just getting it all tidied up for winter. And while I was here, I thought I'd walk the fields and, you know, sort of see what the conditions were like for drilling. So I thought to myself, right, it's a little bit sticky, but I think it will go. Now the thing is with direct drilling, conditions have to be right, and you sort of got to pick your days a bit, but I thought to myself, right, I think this will go. So I finished topping, I went back to the yard, I hooked on the drill, got it all set up and ready to go, came back up to the field and I made a start drilling. Now I started on my headlands, that's what I normally do. I normally go around 4 times and then fill it in. This technology just beeps at you all the time, doesn't it? So I started drilling the headland and I made a mess. The tractor was sinking in, the drill was getting clogged up, the treads on the tyres were getting filled up. It was horrible, and I thought to myself, right, it's not right, it's not going to go, I've got to abandon it. So I went home, I thought to myself, right, we're going to have a rethink here. We might have to, you know, do something completely different, maybe plough it up and you know, get it prepared to sow in the spring instead. And then last night I suddenly remembered that the front tines, well the leading tines that sit in front of the coulters on the drill, I had set those down a bit deeper for another field where I needed them to be a bit deeper. That's another story. So I thought, well, I've forgotten, haven't I? I've forgotten to adjust them back to where they should be. So this morning I adjusted the tines back up to where they should be, and came back to try again, and sure enough, it's drilling. It's doing a much better job. The tractor's not struggling, the tractor's not sinking in, not making a mess. The drill's doing a lovely job. Okay, it's still a bit sticky. Just gonna have to turn around here. So yeah, it's still a bit sticky underneath because it's a little bit wet underneath. I'm not actually drilling at full depth either. It's sort of just scratching the seed in a little bit. If I go much deeper, it is going to struggle. So there's going to be a degree of shaping it up, you know, leveling it off a bit with probably the tine harrows, if we can get on and do that. The thing is, if I wait, you know, I don't think I'll get it done. I think I've got to go now while the weather's on side because there's more rain coming. I'll just show you guys these tines. I need to get out for a wee anyway. Don't worry, I won't show you that bit. So these are the ones here. These are the leading tines. There's 2 rows of leading tines, each sitting in front of a row of coulters. These here, which is where the seed comes out. What the leading tines do is they create a channel in the soil for the coulters to drop the seed into. So what I've done is I've adjusted these up, both rows. I mean, it's quite an easy job, it's just a pin here. I've adjusted those up so they're not going in as deep, and yeah, it's doing a good job. We do get on really well with the Claydon drill when conditions are right, which, like I said, with direct drilling they do have to be right. It's a nice drill to be with, 6 meters, so it covers a nice bit of ground. Just a 1 ton capacity hopper, which to be honest is fine. I mean, especially today, I'm not going to want any extra weight on there. Yeah, it's a nice drill to be with. Dad hasn't come up to see how it's going. He's normally clambering on the back of the drill to have a look. It's actually the best place to see how it's all going on the back of the drill. So I'm drilling at about 200 kilograms a hectare. It's about 80 kilograms an acre. Is that right? I learned acres, you know, growing up with Dad, but everything's in hectares now. You know, the agronomist sends things through in hectares and all the rates are in hectares. Because this is the last field to drill, I'm being a little bit conservative with the rate. Could probably go a little bit more. You know, obviously I want to use all the seed up, but I don't want to run out before the end. So if it's all calculated right, there should just be a couple of 100 kilos left. Definitely better to have like a little bit left over than, you know, not have enough. Come to annoy me then?
Come to annoy you, only for a few minutes. It's good, Nick, it's because it's even, fairly even cross.
Yeah, I think it's doing a good job.
Yeah, I love riding on drills. I'm nice drills.
Do you?
Oh, don't yeah. Best thing ever.
Health and safety.
That's fine.
It is the best way to check, you know, check everything, isn't it?
It reminds me of one of my first jobs. I'm back with Spine Drill. They were all then, even my father used to have Eastern rape and turnips.
Yeah, so you were
in May, June time.
You were made to go on the back, were you?
Well, you had to be on the back because you had to put it into gear and wind the coulters up. So it's great fun. You sat on the, you stood on this, what you put it,
chair on there. Armchair.
Sofa. And when you got to the end, you have to pull it out of gear.
Yeah.
Pull the handle back, flick it over to one side, and then wind the handle. And it's a wooden roller, and the change is roll of coulters.
Right, okay, yeah.
Sort of Suffolk type coulters.
Suffolk coulters, yeah.
Sort of, yeah.
Ooh, you're pressing the button.
What about that? Did you go out?
Put my seat out.
Sorry.
I'll tell you what I did do the other day. I need to just sort out the thing. I accidentally put the seat heat on.
It's get hot.
The sweatiest ass ever.
Oh, that's not good.
Not good.
No. Got some good lights, have you?
Good lights, yeah, I'll be going all night, won't I?
I've got a new light on my 20, haven't I?
You have, yeah. Yeah.
One hand and some light.
Right, so you're going to try this Harrowing then?
I'll try it, yeah.
I'll see you later. See you later. Have fun.
I will.
Always do. Right guys, back to Wednesday. So me and Dad are bringing back the 20, gonna bring it back to the yard from the field. He's pulled the short straw, he's driving it back, I'm escorting him. It's only about 1.5 miles down the road, but with those big Terra tyres it's quite wide, so it's a little bit better if I go in front, just to warn any oncoming traffic of the beast coming down the road. Yeah, look at this rain, it's a real shame. This is what we've drilled up here. It just needed another day or so to dry, and then we could have got on and rolled it in, but I don't think we're going to.
What a tractor. It's still fantastic. I've got lights on.
Bit of a beast. Yeah, got your LEDs on.
Just so good. Gives you a good ride on the road on these tyres.
Yeah.
Yeah, really good. She's done really well. I noticed just top tank of fuel.
What's that?
You had
100 acres.
On one top tank, and that's not a very big tank.
It isn't, no.
Good on fuel, aren't they, these old girls?
Yeah, they are, yeah.
I know they smoke a bit.
Yeah.
We've got that pin to get out, haven't we?
Got that pin to get out, the pin that bent, yeah.
Yeah.
You bent the pin.
I did. There it is. I tapped it in with this spanner, which is not good practice. I'll want a hammer really.
Yeah.
Should we see if we can straighten it?
Yeah, see if we can get that straight.
Yeah. I'll try to let it down with the pin still in.
Didn't bend the other one then?
No, I think it was leaning that way. That was going down first.
Right, okay.
I think we'll straighten it. Yeah, it went, look.
That went.
Yeah. It's definitely a bit better, isn't it?
A bit better. Still a bit bent.
Yeah. Let's put it like that. Oh yeah, look at that go.
That's going.
Yeah. Going really well. Got it?
Yeah. That went in alright, didn't it?
It did. But it's quite loose, isn't it? Try again, just go straight and say down.
That's fine, yeah.
It's fine. Maybe not absolutely straight.
Take them out next time you fold it down.
I will. Okie doke.
Right, so we've got a puncture on the back wheel of the Gator. It's quite a nasty one by the looks of it. In fact, you can almost hear it, hear the air coming out. But yeah, look, she's flat. And it's quite a nasty puncture by the looks of it. So gonna have to get the wheel off and get someone to put a new tyre on. So yeah, I'll get it jacked up and get the wheel off. It's a very awkward vehicle to jack up, this one, because it sits so low down. So use this car jack first, just to get it up a little bit, get some blocks under it, and then I've gone up there with the bottle jack. So I'll get the wheel off, and then I'll let the weight back down onto the blocks. Right, there it is, there's the culprit, that's a bad one there. Bit of a slice through there. Need to get that sorted. She's already been out of action for a couple of days and you soon miss it. That's my go everywhere vehicle. But the wheel's off now, so we'll try and find someone to get a new tyre fitted. The problem is our tyre suppliers, our tyre fitters are sort of going away from all the ag stuff now. So even getting them here to do a tract is proving difficult at the moment. So I think I just got to phone around and find someone who'll be able to get us a tyre and get it fitted. So, you know, it's off now, so I can take it down to whoever we find and they can get it fitted for us. But yeah, you do soon miss the Gator. It's the handiest vehicle we got on the farm. So the plan for the rest of the day I'm on tidy up duties. So this shed in here, as you can see, there's lots and lots of sleepers. This is an old drying floor that Dad put in. We used to dry our grain with this old fan here in these two sheds. So he put this floor in, but as you can see, it is a pain in the bum to clean out. I've got the big hoover there, so I've got to go down between each sleeper and get the stuff out. This floor does actually need coming out at some point soon, and you know, concreting properly. That would be really good, but for now we're stuck with it. So gonna get the old hoover running, the big brute, and yeah, get tidied up a bit. Lovely blue sky today. Right, it's Thursday and the sun is shining. What you got?
Well, I thought we'd have a clear out.
Farmers Weeklies.
Yeah, that's too many. Lots of Farmers Guys, they're good. I like Farmers Guys.
There's hundreds in here.
Yeah, it's like...
Well, you want them in the bin?
Yeah, goodbye.
The whole lot?
Yeah, okay. Here we go. There you go.
So, yeah. You've read them all then?
Everyone's been read. Pilot magazines too.
Right then, the drill needs a bit of a wash down. I've emptied the hopper, the last bit of seed that was in there, and blown that through, but yeah, the drill got a bit mucky, so we're gonna wash down before she comes off. Clump there. Right, so I'm just going to get the fan blowing some air through. Obviously, when I washed it, I had to be careful not to get any water in the fan. I was only getting the worst off anyway, just getting the muck and stuff off the feet, just so it doesn't drop off in the shed and make a mess. So yeah, run the fan up for a minute and check everything's all right. Right, so number 4. Let's get the flow going. You're gonna take it up gradually. If I just sort of, you know, boost it up real quick, it might damage the fan. So just take it up gradually. See the RPM of the fan there going up. Yeah, I can hear it blowing through. Get up to about 3.5, which is where I normally drill at, about 3,500. About 3.6, that'll be fine. Let's go and check it's all right. It's all right. Mud, mud, mud. Better there than in the shed though. Where's he going? I was about to use that. It's been fixed as well. 24 hours later and we've got a brand new tyre on the back of the Gator. I made a phone call yesterday afternoon and found a company who could get us the tyre and come and fit it on site. So we've gone ahead and had 2 new rear tyres because the near side rear had a slow puncture, so it made sense to have 2 brand new tyres. And yeah, 24 hours later, it's sorted. Can use it again. Well, when Dad comes back with it. Come on then, Bear. Let's go for a little ride. We've got the Gator back, haven't we? We'll go check the sheep. Green bum. Another green bum. Another green bum. Not a green bum. So there's the boy down there with a group of ladies. Electric cable up, but it's quite low actually. Probably doesn't look it from here, but when you come in with the tractor and the topper in the summer, it gets quite close to the cab. Green bum, green bum. Looks like it's only got a couple more U's to top. That's really good. Come on, buddy. I'll just show you guys these new tyres. These are Duro tyres. The ones that came off were Maxxis Bighorns. That's what we normally run on the Gator. But I was recommended these Duros. Apparently they're much better rated and they're cheaper. They're 40 quid cheaper a tyre. So we've got 2 nice new rear tyres and we'll save some money as well. So that's a winner. Right, so I just want to say a big thanks to Farmer Phil for giving me a shout out in his latest video. If you haven't subscribed to Farmer Phil, then go and search for him on YouTube, watch his videos and subscribe. Excellent content, love the videos. He's from Ireland and yeah, just puts up some cracking videos. He's almost at the 30,000 subscriber mark. So for those of you who haven't checked out his channel yet, go and check out Farmer Phil and help him get past the 30,000 subscriber mark. So yeah, cheers for the shout out, mate. Really enjoy your videos. Come on, doggies. Right, Friday. Well, it's another lovely day. I think there's been a bit of rain in the night. Oh, come back, son. It's a real shame the weather changed. Just one more day to dry out and we could have got that last bit of wheat rolled in, but there you go, sod's law, isn't it? Right, go take the drill off. Right, that's the drill off and put away for the winter. Well, that failed, didn't it? I didn't drop that in very straight. And we just managed to get the netting off it. Lovely alfalfa for some of the sheep. Yeah, so down in this field, it's mainly just some lambs. There's a few older ewes as well that I decided not to put to the tup. So I separated those out from the main flock a few weeks ago. They'll be destined for market in the near future. But yeah, the ewes that are with the tup are on the best bit of grass. It's getting a little bit thin on the ground down here, so I'm supplementing them with the alfalfa. It's absolutely fantastic feed. It's actually what I feed to the ewes pre-lambing, you know, on the run up to lambing, because the protein content's about 18 or 19%, so it saves money on the bagged feed, which can be pretty expensive. But yeah, the lambs are doing well on it. Absolutely fantastic. Love the stuff. Even next door's cattle can smell it. You want some of this, don't you? It is good. I'm sorry you're missing out. Well, at least the last bit of wheat is in the ground. It's just a real shame we couldn't get it rolled in. I mean, it might dry enough over the next couple of days to get it rolled in, but I don't know, it's fairly sticky and the weather forecast isn't good, but at least it's in the ground. I mean, the one thing we've got to start thinking about is, you know, that first bit of chemical control against blackgrass, but I don't know when we're going to be able to get on it. But like I said, it's in the ground. I mean, that's all we can do for now. It's just one of those this year. Everything's a bit of a compromise. Lovely afternoon though, sun's come back out. Right, Friday afternoon and camera's about to run out of battery, so probably sign the video off here, guys. As always, if you like the video, please be sure to give it a nice big thumbs up and let me know if you like the longer videos or whether you much prefer, you know, 1 or 2 shorter ones each week. I won't be offended if this is too long for you. I'm not even sure how it's all going to come together yet until I, you know, try and edit it all together tonight. But yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you all keeping safe and well. So until next time, we'll see you later. Cheers.